Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Erick, and today, move that camera back for this one. We gotta make sure everything is perfect for this one. We have another BLACKPINK reaction. We have the BLACKPINK comeback, highly anticipated. We have Pink Venom. Man, this year K-pop is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Again, I know I'm new to the K-pop community, but just the amount of legendary stuff that's going on is insane. You don't have to be a longtime K-pop fan to know that. I'm proof. As you can see, I got my Lovesick girls. Make sure we get all four faces in there because we OT4. You know what I'm saying? I got my Lovesick girls. I cut the sleeves off mine. It's summertime, it's hot. I still want to be able to wear my merch, so you know what I'm saying. Made it a tank top, but yeah, man. BLACKPINK, the It girls are back, man. They're definitely the superstars of the K-pop world right now, and it's been highly anticipated, man. It's been a lot of changes in K-pop. There have been a lot of changes since the last time BLACKPINK has graced us with their presence, especially among girl groups. So I not to say that they have anything to prove, but they do got to come with a banger. I'm expecting, we know that typical BLACKPINK sound, with Teddy producing and stuff like that. We know the typical BLACKPINK sound, but I'm interested to see if they're going to do something a little different tweak here or there. I feel like they're gonna still follow the same formula, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder whose era it's gonna be, or if it's gonna be everyone's era since it's been so long. I know a lot of people have been messaging me saying I'm going to find my bias this comeback. I don't know. Right now, I'm completely OT4, split down the middle. I don't have any bias or anything like that. So I'm interested to see if that's gonna change or not, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, BLACKPINK with Pink Venom, man. Full screen, it's movie time. Let's get it. Is that JISOO? Come on, Jenny, please. Oh man, we are 20 seconds in. Jenny is talking crazy. Oh man. Ooh, my goodness. K-pop idols in red. Right out the gate. Y'all know that's the color. I love these idols in red. Oh man, come on, Jenny. Waving the Coco. Come on, man. The chant at the beginning. Ooh, she looked good. The Chanel fingers. Rihanna reference. 1 by 1 and 2 by 2. Come on, Lisa. Come on, rap line. It makes no sense you look that good. Okay. Come on, ROSÉ. Is that a heart? A soul? Wow. JISOO's voice. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about the chorus, but everything pre-chorus was amazing. Hold on. Okay, this Lisa right here. This is when I first the fanboying is at an all time high because when I first got into Blackpink and I first was watching the Lily films, when I started really getting a grasp of Lisa's skill set, that was the comparison, the Aaliyah, the TLC, that Left Eye Lopez, that modern day K-pop version, that pretty model esque, you know, but Tomb Raider badass rapper, like that was the aesthetic, and that styling right there is that is to a T what I some of the things that I envision when Lisa comes into the frame. I mean the cutout bucket hat, Celine, she's talking crazy, the boots, you know what I'm saying, the baggy overalls with the crop, like that is the 90s look that Lisa. Y'all know she loves retro clothes. Lisa kills that aesthetic. She kills it every single time. You can tell that she's comfortable in that. So that is what I'm living for right now because that is her look. That's her look. That's why I like to see this right here. I know she loves this. Okay, Celine Princess. Designer Crimes. Ooh, Jenny. I love Jenny's hair. I'm sorry for Paul. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Jenny's hair, she has all the iconic little hairstyles, but at the end of the day, that's just the straight, regular, slightly brownish hair. I love the simplicity of that. This look is everything for her as well. But Jenny and Lisa together, they go to another level when they're together. They're amazing on their own, but when they're together, they elevate each other. The crop with the baggy bottom. I love this old school West Coast beat. I'm sweating. Like a throat. Be better. Come on, Jenny. I'm being bias wrecked right now, and I have no bias. How is that possible? The amount of beauty in these shots. Come on, JISOO. Rocker Chick Rosé. Y'all know I love to see that. Bro, I'm crying and sweating. These outfits, that Letterman, that NBA Letterman. I'm looking respectfully. Love Jenny's hair. Bro. And then these two back to back. Vocal queens. You are. Hey. 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 Y'all knew it wouldn't be YG if they ain't give you the party cadence finish. Wow. JISOO's in that lip ring. Is this Jenny's voice? Come on, ladies. Wow. Wow. So that was Blackpink with Pink Venom. I think they did what they had to do. I know it was a lot of. I don't know if people would agree with me, but I feel like Blackpink has some of the most pressure on them of everybody in the industry. And I think it's not the girls' fault, of course. I think it's just whenever you, with anything, not just K-pop, just American artists. I remember when Lil Uzi took that huge hiatus, and then he came back with Eternal Take. Whenever you take that huge like break and you're in the limelight, I think it's even more so in K-pop because there's so much happening in K-pop. With there's so much talent, there's so many people coming back, so many tours, so much things going on. So if you're taking a extended hiatus, when it's time for you to come back, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you, especially if you're as big as Blackpink, again, the biggest girl group out. And I would say, the other girl groups that are considered the peers of Blackpink, you know what I'm saying, have been so active. So it's like it even draws more attention to the inactivity. That was fire. That was typical Blackpink, expensive budget, expensive sets, expensive outfits. Again, the choreography was very, very chill from what I saw. I will be 100% honest because that's what we do here. I think that the song is. I don't want to say the song's a grower because it was a great first listen. The chorus is gonna have to grow on me. I don't know how anyone else feels. I have been trying to refrain from, reading DMs and first impressions and stuff like that. The chorus is gonna have to grow. That it was just, I don't know if it's necessarily the cadence of the chorus or the vocal tone of the chorus, like how it just seems kind of empty to me. But the rest of the song was so good that I almost didn't care, which is crazy because I'm a big chorus person. You know what I mean? Some of my favorite songs in K-pop are good songs start to finish, but they're also some of my favorite choruses in K-pop as well. So it's like typically in K-pop, those things go hand in hand with me. They at least have to be solid, So for me to not really be feeling the chorus and to still like the song and what I saw just as a testament to the absolute slay that the girls gave, the talent level that's on display. Again, Lisa kind of, she really wowed me. I think the rap line is just it's so expected for the rap line to, it's so expected for all of them to kill. But again, they set up those distinct moments with Jennie and Lisa. Typically, JISOO and ROSÉ aren't together when they go back and forth vocally, like on the bridge or on the pre-chorus and stuff. They aren't together. They're typically separated. Jennie and Lisa are, if you really think about it like that, Jennie and Lisa are typically the only ones that are always together when they're going back and forth and trading lines. So it makes that duo dynamic, it pops that in our minds. I think it would be dope if JISOO and ROSÉ had those moments vocally where they were in the same frame going back and forth. But nonetheless, they all look absolutely amazing. I love that they really bring out the marketability of each member and the aesthetic of each member. Again, early on, Jennie has that kind of, I don't know, she has that, like Lisa has that gritty gangster, like I said, that Lisa Left Eye, that TLC, that Aaliyah, she has that tomboyish thing going. Jennie has a little of that, but Jennie is a little bit, I feel like when they market her, it's a little bit more, they're all very elegant, but I think Jennie's is more the elegant version of what Lisa does. So I like that they contrast each other and they do it so well. Each one of them does it so well, what they do. Like you get Jennie early on, wrapped up, beautiful outfit, you know what I mean, just showing her eyes, very mysterious, that type of thing. She's really talking her talk. And then I like how Jennie starts the song off. Again, her voice is very chameleon, like I feel like Jennie's voice is very versatile. I love ROSÉ, the rocker aesthetic, because for me, like traveling musician, ROSÉ is like the what I picture her as, or like a rocker chick. Like that's like I don't know, guitar and violin and just all that type of like live instrumentation. That's like, I think seeing her, I forget what show that was when she was singing like, and they were like on the water and stuff like that. That's like the ROSÉ, like I feel like she's most comfortable in that vibe. Even though she's a global superstar, she seems very, very equally comfortable in a more muted and laid back aesthetic as well. So I love when they kind of let her showcase that as well. I mean, as much as she can, because she is a superstar, so you can't really downplay that as much. You know what I mean? Because she is a global, international superstar. And then Jisoo's just, I don't know. I think out of all the members, from day one of how I feel about Blackpink, Jisoo has, I've come to appreciate Jisoo like way more than I did at first, and I realized how much I should have been on that level from day one. Jisoo's just vocally, she flips songs upside down just with that husk and with that it changes with when she's speaking English, when she's speaking Korean. It's just the husk in her voice tends to go up and down, and again, it's just she really adds a level of maturity to the song itself. And I mean, just look at this thumbnail, she's gorgeous. The lip ring look was everything, and she's hilarious. Just seeing the Blackpink house really getting to know their personalities. Jisoo's personality is one I didn't expect from any of the members. They kind of all act how I assumed they were going to, except Jisoo. She's a lot more silly, a lot more playful than I expected her to be, especially being the oldest, and the most, I guess, like, I don't know, I knew the least about her, I guess, when I really got into them. So this was really refreshing. Again, it's great to see them back together. I also didn't mention we're gonna watch the making film as well. They just dropped that today, so I'm happy I kind of waited so I could put both of these things together. But I mean, they're unbelievable. I think that they're unbelievable group that has been put together as well as any group in history, in terms of each member bringing what's needed. You know what I'm saying? They make up. They're all extremely multifaceted. They can do multiple things, but they all excel, just like everyone else. They excel at very specific things, and what one kind of doesn't necessarily excel at, the other excels at. So they all cover each other's bases very perfectly into a T. So let's watch the making film. Again, the chorus is gonna have to grow on me, just being honest. But the rest of the song was an A+. I'm gonna be real. Like, even the chanting at the beginning, I even like the 2-time outro at the end. I feel like it was slightly different than what we typically get. You know, the Rihanna reference with the verse, Lisa shouting out the Celine. You know what I mean? All the visuals. It's just the chorus is just. I don't know. I think the rest of the song, the chorus would have been fine on a more plain song, I guess. But because the rest of the song has so much character and just so much just punch, I feel like the chorus just didn't. It kind of brought me down every time the chorus came back, which it might be by design, it might be a grower. There's been a lot of growers in K-pop over the last year, so maybe it was by design and it will. But I just think that they're talented enough that, you know, like I said, the rest of the song was so fire that I might just be like, you know, whatever. I'll just force myself to like the chorus, you know what I mean? But if I'm just being real, I didn't really like the chorus too much, but the rest of the song was amazing. So let's get into the making film. Ooh, that look like, ooh, that color hair on Lisa. JISOO. They always got some type of tank or truck with Jennie. The duality is insane. I love the leather looks for ROSÉ. Girl, you knew you could pull that off. Y'all gonna think I'm some type of fraud, but I ain't gonna lie. Just hearing this now, I think it sounds better already. Like than it did. I just think like hearing the chorus on its own is not that bad, but when you hear the whole song as a whole, that first listen, the chorus just is, it builds you up so much and the chorus kind of mellows you out. But I also think that a lot of what YG does, their music is very translatable to concerts and chants and fans and stuff like that. So I also think that a lot of this is by design, especially with the tour coming up for Blackpink. I think that it's something that's going to translate very, very well and perfectly. So sometimes you have to have, like, a lot of times I'm thinking of this stuff just from a marketability aspect, from different aspects. You know, I don't know if maybe that's just the background, just the styling or the fashion background that I'm coming from, but just always 2 and 3 steps ahead. These are multi-billion-dollar agencies and industries and producers and stuff, so they're always thinking steps ahead than what the general public is thinking. You know, there's been numerous songs in K-pop that have built since they dropped, and now people love them that were saying they hate them at first or love this part, and now they can't get it out of their head and stuff like that. So I think that, again, the chorus off the first listen, even though I didn't like it, it wasn't enough of a problem for me not to, you know, give the song a great grade. But it's just, you know what I mean? It was one of those things that I feel like I had to hear again to be sure. And now, even like I said, hearing this again, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe it ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that I wish they went in a different direction with the chorus, but I don't think they messed anything up by the direction that they went. You know what I mean? Jennie's outfit with the Letterman jacket was so illegal. That might be my favorite Lisa outfit. That might be one of my favorite Jennie outfits too. Gorgeous. There's no way that hat came like that. They had to cut the top out. I love Jisoo's hairstyle right there. This is gonna sound so good in the concert. Oh my god. My wallet is gonna hate me, but them tickets must be bought. So that was Blackpink with the pink Venom making film. Again, they all look amazing. That might be one of my favorite outfits that Lisa's ever worn in a Blackpink video. Again, I love the simplicity of Jennie's hair in that scene, because it just, sometimes the more simple you go, the more you allow the natural charms of the member to stand out. Jennie's beautiful. You don't have to do, they're all beautiful, but you don't have to do hardly anything with them. I understand that they're big superstars, so you have to, again, from a styling standpoint, from a makeup, from a hair, you do need to have that wow factor sometimes, just because they are so large. But just seeing the simplicity of her hair, really letting the outfit, you know, all black outfit, letting her charms really take over. I love that for her. Rosé looks so comfortable whenever she has an instrument in her hand, whether she's playing it, whether she just has it in her hand. You know what I mean? And then in JISOO, again, that vampire concept that she explained. I'm happy that they made videos like this because I wasn't even aware of that. She definitely fits that, especially being the older member. She looks like she could be the maknae of the group. She's so adorable with the hairstyle, with the bangs and the pigtails. Amazing. She looks so like, I don't know, just so refreshing right there. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at this. There's only so much you can do, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes there are going to be some people that are going to claim that they're disappointed with this, just because it's been so long since they've seen them, and then as they actually listen to the song and watch the video again, maybe a second time or a third time, they're gonna be like, okay, no, they did their thing. Again, I feel like what's going to dictate things moving forward is what they give us. Like, obviously the tour, you know what I mean, how the tour goes. I know they're prepping for that a lot, if they're going to do any performances of this leading up to the tour, if they're just going to drop this and then wait for the tour, that type of thing. You know, I've said it before, I know a lot of people were upset that it took BLACKPINK this long to come back. Personally, I like that the members were able to kind of cater to their own individual audiences, because the bias system and the individuality of the members is huge in K-pop. That's literally what K-pop has popularized with groups. It's always been like that, even in American groups, you know what I'm saying, with having your favorite of the group, but it's been kind of unspoken. With K-pop, it's kind of more out there, if you express who's your favorite of the group and this, that, and the other. I feel like they allowed them to have their own individual schedules and do what they wanted to do for a long. I mean, obviously they had stipulation of what they could do and what they couldn't do, but, you know, being able to, you know, walk for different fashion shows and you know, be ambassadors for this brand and that brand and do this marketing, you know, because at the end of the day, they all have to build their own individuality at the same time as be with BLACKPINK. So I really, because sometimes, you know, it's the other way around, and some groups don't allow their members to kind of build their own individuality, you know what I mean? And it's all group this, group that, group that. So you do have to find a balance. So I kind of like that they were able to do their own thing for a period of time. But now that they're back together, man, I can't wait to see what fireworks we're gonna see. You know what I mean? I hope we get a lot of content from them as a group together, because they make magic together. I think that these are some of my favorite verses. I think the confidence, they sound like they've really matured. They sound the same but matured. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily sound any different, but you can just tell the maturity has raised. And yeah, I'm happy for them and for everything that they've got coming to them this year. And like I said, my wallet is crying, but BLACKPINK tickets must be bought. I want to see. There's a couple more artists that are coming, a couple more idols that I want to see. But I mean, unless it's like, you know, GOT7 or EXO, you know what I mean? Like, unless it's like, it's very specific groups that I would go see right now. But outside of that, man, I'm trying to save up for these BLACKPINK tickets, because I know it's going to be an insane experience. Again, their music is so suited for live stages and concerts, and this is no exception. So I know that they're going to kill this on a live stage. So, man, shout out. We've been waiting for a long time. Well, I mean, long time K-pop fans have been waiting for a long time, but I feel like I've been waiting for a long time just because of watching how much other people have been waiting, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was definitely, they definitely fulfilled what they needed to fulfill, and I can't wait to see what else we get from them. So before you all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way, and yeah, till next time.